Hey, g'day again all. Right, wasn't planning to make a video today. There hasn't really been, that much. Oh, there has. I was going to say that there's been a lot of work gone in, but without much change to anything. I've been around and I've, you're not going to be able to see because the wheels are on, but I managed to bolt the guards on, straighten them out a bit, panel beat the body a little bit more. I mean, there's still a fair bit to do on that. Basically, panel beat the guard. When I say panel beat it's still rough as. I mean, it's gonna, there's gonna be no way around, covering most of it in bog. But as I said, I've got the basic shape without any highs. The highs are the main thing you have to get rid of so that you can bog over it. I mean, your layers too, you want to bring them up so you're not putting a massive amount of bog in there. But yeah, that's pretty much, well, for the mudguard anyway, that's pretty much as good as it's going to get before bogging it. As I said, I've still got a bit of work to do on this back panel. Fair bit of hindsight in doing this. Even to this lower panel, like I wasn't planning to do this bit, this last section. And like using the bottom of the guard down here, probably didn't need to do that. I'll still be using this panel on the other side, but then I'm just going to try just getting a straight panel and just doing all this in one piece. Might, save a whole lot of work and a whole lot of bog. Like even right down to here. So as you see, I'm going to try and knock that out. This is going to be too high. I may even have to cut that, take some of the bulge out of it. Well, I could be, because this has got the angle bar frame underneath it, so it could actually be difficult to bring that in. But so because I wasn't planning to add this last bit, I didn't. This bulge here, like, only became a problem when I added the extra bit. So as I said, on the other side, I'm going to be trying to do that whole bit in one piece. Even on here, this weld here, I'm going to get the seam welded up first before I put this one on. That was another mistake, putting this one on before I'd finish welding up the seam, because I don't have to worry about getting this buckle here on the other side, because as I mentioned in the other one, I got impatient. Did too much at once. And the problem was doing all of these at the same time as each other. It just got too hot. I mean, I can still, a lot of that will knock out. But I won't even have that issue on the other side because we don't have the fill thing. But so this time I'm going to completely weld this up before I add the other panel. That'll make that a whole lot easier and a whole lot less heat, because I won't be trying to stitch this panel on whilst trying to fill all these holes up at the same time. So going to save a whole lot of heat. Also, I think once I've got this panel joined to here, I'm then going to cut this brace out. This became a big problem on the other side, having this bar in here, because you couldn't get in there to knock it out and work it to where it needed to be. So I could probably take it out already, because this frame's pretty strong. I don't think it'd move if I did take that out, but I'll wait till I get this panel here on. Anyway, that's not why I'm making the video. You can see, I can't really show you the underside, but just I probably could. The wheel's pretty much in the way, but you can see all the bolts These are all 6mm bolts. They're stainless. I put washers behind them, and I welded the washers and the bolts to the panel. So yeah, because it's just too difficult to try and hold both sides and do them up. So anyway, probably not much point showing you, but I'll show you anyway if we can see it. You can't see in there anyway. Anyway, whole point of this video though, I was just sitting there looking at it and thinking there could be another purpose for this trailer. Like, the whole thing, there'd be a plywood floor going in there, which will sit on top of the angle bar. That was the whole purpose of the angle bar, other than to hold the shape, but it's so that the floor can sit on top of it. Yeah. And there might be a screw in each corner, but basically it'll just sit there, because when you sit it on the trailer, there'll be a bolt through here, basically 4 bolts, and that'll hold the whole thing down. So yeah, I bolt through the plywood, and because the plywood's pressing on the steel frame, it won't go anywhere. So yeah, but it's just sitting here. So as I said, so the whole thing will come off the trailer. It will be a separate unit. That's also for rego. Like if I take it in, try and register it like this, they'll probably want to engineer it and carry on and whatever. So by having it bolt on, it becomes a load. It's not part of the trailer. It's a separate thing. So anyway, I was sitting there thinking, and I thought, well, this would make a great go-kart body. There's enough room to be able to sit in here. Like, without the bonnet on, of course, or maybe even half a bonnet. Whatever. Lift up half a bonnet, possibly even with a little windscreen across it. But, yeah, of course you'd need a roll bar behind you. Enough room for 2 seats. A roll bar on this could be made, like that's about the same size as a single steel bedhead, the steel pipe bedheads that come up and around, like, when I say steel pipe, like, 2-inch steel pipe. If a bedded, it'd probably fit in there. Plenty enough room for your pedals and your feet. Then about the wheels are a bit far forward in the go-kart, but yeah, they could go back. I suppose with the smaller wheels, they don't have to be in the centre of the guards anyway. You probably even moved. Oh, no, you can't really move the guards, but yeah. Following that, you could have your front end out the front. It doesn't even have to be underneath it. You could put your front end out the front of there, because it wouldn't be Volkswagen engine. You get like heaps and heaps of room back there. You can't really sit your seat back further because of this piece, but yeah, plenty enough room for a bike engine, like 750 or something bike engine, 4-cylinder. That should push this along pretty well. But you'd still need axles and steering and all that sort of thing. I suppose probably the best thing would be to start, with an old quad bike, or side by side as you call them in America. That'll give you all your diff, steering, suspension parts, everything else. Whether you'd use a motor, probably not, unless you're able to get like 700cc or something, but other than that, you'd probably go for a bike motor, probably early Jap 750, so, yeah, 4-cylinder or 900 4-cylinder or something with a bit of go. And, yeah, just a possibility. Not saying it'd ever happen. No. If it did happen, it'd be a long way in the future, because I got enough things to spend money on at the moment. But you never know. I mean, these things come up from time to time, you know. Might actually see one that's blown up, not running, only half there or something for $100, and we might have a spare $100 at the time. So, yeah, these things could happen, but yeah. Anyway, as I said, it's just something that I envisaged while I was sitting there last night looking at it. And yes, as I said, don't expect that this is going to happen, and because it may not, and if it does happen, it'd be a fair way in the future. At the moment, I just got to get this trailer finished as a trailer, and yeah, use it to go camping. Anyway, short one today, and yeah, won't be able to get on with doing any more to this till tonight. Got to go out shortly. Okay, once again, thanks for watching, and hit like. Bye.